I'm Sylvia Friedman. Welcome to Truth 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about how fear will often get in the way of truth. Fear can prevent a person from truly living a happy life in many different ways. Let's talk about the person that avoids confrontation at the expense of truth. They have a fear of confrontation, creating anger, consequences, change, or emotional drama. They tell little white lies or even great big whoppers in order to avoid the personal confrontation that would result from releasing their truthful feelings. They lie to their mate, friends, work associates, and families often. They feel that they will be judged in some cases. They fear that they may have to change if they release their true feelings. They will have difficulty expressing what they like and dislike about behavior or situations. They will have difficulty expressing what they may need to change in order to feel satisfied in their own life. The result is that everyone ends up unhappy. By lying to avoid confrontation, no one has a chance to openly and honestly discuss how a situation may be improved or changed. Many people fear that they cannot trust another person with the truth. If they tell a partner how they honestly feel, can they trust them not to be angry? If they provide honest feedback to a work associate, what would be the result? If they admit a family situation is not acceptable, how will the family forgive or accept their feelings? When they trust no one to be respectful, they hide the truth that could introduce positive change into their situations and for the other mate, family member, or coworker. The relationship challenges from the lie are much worse than delivering the unpleasant news in the first place. Forgive yourself for lies told from old habits, and then begin to break the habits. People pleasers live in a constant fear of people disliking them. They do not like to disappoint people. They're afraid to be disliked. They're afraid to say no. People pleasers are fearful they will not receive validation or approval from the person they are trying to please when they deliver negative or displeasing truths. They hide unpleasant facts. They avoid telling the truth about negative situations when they know the other person will be upset. The result is that the other person feels betrayed when the truth ultimately comes out, and now anger and adjustment are required from the other mate, family member, or coworker. The relationship challenges from the lie are much worse than delivering the unpleasant news in the first place. We all need to take a look at how we may or may not be telling the truth about how we feel or what we need to stop hiding. We need to remind ourselves that it gets in the way of our true happiness. Waiting for the other shoe to drop, feeling bad about ourselves for lying, and staying in the unacceptable patterns and situations are the result of lying. When we look at how we really feel about something and then determine we will tell the truth no matter what, we invite healthier, positive, and more satisfying moments. Catch yourself when you avoid telling the truth. Catch yourself when you feel the confrontation that truth will bring. Catch yourself when you try to please with a lie from fear. Have the courage to tell the truth. You may ask yourself, how do I find the courage? Start by loving yourself enough to tell the truth for yourself. Recognize your talents and abilities and know that you deserve to be happy, respected, and loved, no matter what truth you are saying to those people you form relationships with. If you love yourself, you will stop lying. You will begin to embrace the necessary confrontation, resolution, and change that life brings to us all. Why? Because life cannot be joyful and happy when you live with lies. Forgive yourself for lies told from old habits, and then begin to break the habits. Your life will change. The truth will always set you free. I have coached many to a life of freedom and happiness. The truth is absolutely necessary in that process. You deserve to live a life of freedom and happiness. Truth is always the correct way of living. I'm Sylvia Friedman. Thanks for tuning into Truth 101. Next up in this series, Ego's Impact on Truth. I hope you will join me.